Listen, bestie, pull up a chair and grab your umbrella because Auntie is about to tell you why the sky looks like a damn science project. I am so glad you're here because if I had to look at these purple and green clouds by myself one more day, I think I was having a flashback to a 70s disco. Welcome back to Unapologetically My Opinion, where we don't do the weather report they give you on the news. We the little sunshine icons and the smiling white man in a tie. No, honey, we serve it raw, funky, and exactly how it smells. And right now, the atmosphere smells like chemicals and billionaire ego. Can we just talk about the fact that 1 minute is 70 degrees and I'm ready to put on a sundress and the next minute it's snowing sideways and I'm looking for my thermal drawers? The weather is acting more bipolar than my first husband on a Friday night. And you know why? It's because they, and you know who I mean when I say they, are playing with the thermostat.
This morning I went for a drive and the amount of chemtrails was disturbing. And for everybody out there who says that these are normal contrails, my question to you is, why are there distinct endings and beginnings to these lines? Normal contrails don't just start and stop. They fade after the airplane is no longer visible. They don't spread out and slowly take over the whole sky until the whole thing is one big hazy mess. The sky goes from blue and clear to just haze everywhere. As we approach this winter storm, please ask yourself, what are they spraying in our skies? If not for yourself, at least for your kids. We have to ask questions.
Donald Trump is over in Davos, Switzerland, today, January 24th, sitting in the Swiss Alps with the rest of the global elite. I saw the footage, child. He's sitting there with the CEOs of these big oil companies talking about energy independence and atmospheric management. Atmospheric management, bitch. That's just a fancy word for we're gonna make it rain when we want and fry you when we don't. While he's over there eating 24-karat gold fondue, his administration is moving full stream ahead with these geoengineering projects. They're out here spraying the sky like it's a roach-infested kitchen. Have you looked out lately? I'm not talking about looking for a bird or a plane. I'm talking about those long white streaks that stay in the sky for 6 hours.
I think the most beautiful people inside and out are the ones who admire the world around them. The ones who notice the way the sky softens before sunset, who pause for a second to watch the rain hit the window.
They tell you it's contrails from planes. Sugar, a contrail disappears in 30 seconds. What we got up there now is a damn quilt. They are seeding the clouds with silver iodide and aluminum because they're trying to cool the earth. Cool the earth? Honey, you're just making the flu stronger. This H3N2 sugar flu is kicking everyone's ass because our bodies don't know what season it is. One day the air is dry as a bone. The next day it's so humid my hair is standing up like I stuck my finger in a socket. It's a mess. And don't even get me started on the oil war in Venezuela. Since Trump snatched Maduro on January 3rd and took over those oil fields, they've been using weather modification as a weapon. You think it's a coincidence that every time a country doesn't want to play ball with the U.S., they get hit with a 100-year flood or a drought that kills all their cows? Child, they got HAARP in Alaska. They got NextRad stations every 10 miles. And they got billions who think they're God. They're out here snatching and grabbing the very air that we breathe. Now, hold on. Let me interrupt my own self because my blood pressure is hitting the ceiling and I need you to hear this. Listen to me, bestie. While the government is playing with the clouds and the billionaires are playing with the wind, you are sitting there wondering how you're going to pay your bills if another natural disaster hits your town. You cannot trust the sky, and you damn sure can't trust the system to catch you when you fall. That's why you need to check out with the affiliate. I'm telling you, honey, this is the only way to build a shelter that government can't blow down. Wealthy Affiliate is where they teach you how to build your own digital empire. You don't need to be out in the elements. You don't need to be dashing in a hurricane. And you don't need a boss telling you when to breathe. They show you how to take what you know, whether it's cooking, hair, or even talking shit like me, and turn it into a paycheck that hits your bank account every single month. No matter if it's snowing in July or 100 degrees in December, your money stays consistent, honey. Go to the link in my description, sign up for with the affiliate, and let's get your coins so right that you can buy a house with a basement deep enough to hide from whatever management they're doing to the atmosphere. Go get your life, baby. Now back to this science fiction reality we're living in. Have y'all seen what Elon Musk is doing? He's got thousands of those Starlink satellites circling the globe. He says it's for internet. Bitch, please. You don't need that many satellites just to watch Netflix. Those satellites are part of the ionospheric heater network. They can beam energy down to a specific spot and create a high pressure system that blocks the rain. That's why some neighborhoods are drying up like a raisin while the rich folks' golf courses stay green as grass. And Elon just announced that Neuralink is going into mass production this year. He wants to put a chip in your brain. Why? So your brain can sync with the weather patterns. So you don't complain when it's 110 degrees in the shade. He and Trump are back to being besties because they both love two things: control and cash. They want to control the oil. They want to control the housing with these Section 8 cuts. And now they want to control the damn rain. I'm telling you, 2026 is the year of the great manipulation. We got a national energy emergency. We got super flus, and we got a sky that looks like it was painted by a toddler on acid. And you know what's really crazy? They're doing it all in plain sight. They talk about solar radiation management like it's a good thing. They say, oh, we're just reflecting the sun back into space. Sugar, I like the sun. I need my vitamin D. My skin needs that glow. You start messing with the sun and you start messing with the food. That's why your groceries are so expensive. It's the fact that the crops are confused. The corn thinks it's October and May, and the oranges are freezing in Florida. It's a setup to make us dependent on their synthetic foods and their digital solutions. They want you broke. They want you sick and looking at the sky for a savior that they're busy poisoning. But I'm not going to let them win. I'm staying woke, I'm staying loud, and I'm keeping my umbrella handy, both for the rain and to poke anybody who tries to tell me this mess is natural. I want to hear from you because I know I ain't the only one seeing this. Have you noticed that the sky looking streaky or milky in your town lately, even when there are no clouds? Do you think Trump's energy emergency is just an excuse for them to play with the weather patterns more? And honey, tell the truth. If Elon Musk said the chip in your brain would act like a personal air conditioner so you're never too hot or too cold, would you let him drill into your skull? Don't lie to me in the comments. Drop your thoughts below. I'm gonna go get me a glass of filtered water because I don't trust what's falling from the sky. And check out that wealthy affiliate link. Get your business started and protect your peace and your pockets. Now that's my unapologetic opinion, and I said what I said.